Hello and welcome in to Loretta's Lounge. And Loretta's Lounge is similar to what you see behind the scenes after a TV talk show or after the show kind of thing. So we're calling it Loretta's Lounge. And this is where you get to know about Loretta. Yeah, because I interview all the celebrities and local people and, anybody. I'll talk to anybody. And so you don't get to hear about me too much. So we decided to let you in on some secrets. I am one of 3 children. I'm in the middle. And of course, you heard of middle child syndrome. I have it really bad even still. I'm not the baby of the family. I'm not the oldest in the family. I'm the middle. But anyway, I deal with it. So we're going to do a show on that because I think a lot of people suffer from that. And so you'll hear more about the middle child syndrome. And then the next phase of my life is that I want you all to know I am a very happy, proud mom of 5 amazing, wonderful young men. I don't say boys anymore because, the baby is 15 and he'll be 16 soon. And so they're young men and I'm very, very proud of them and I love them so much. They're like my heartbeat. They're my DNA that runs through them, that we're so connected. We have a great time together. One of my sons, Brandon, is actually in heaven watching over us. So I still count him because he's still my son. And then I have Marshall, Nicholas, Spencer, and Jacob. And so I call that my looking for love in all the wrong places syndrome. And then what's next for that was my trilogy of grief in 1999, starting in 1998. It was really, really tough. My father died February 99. My son, my oldest son, Brandon, died July 1999. We had an apartment fire in September 99. It wasn't my apartment, but my apartment was damaged from smoke and water damage, so we had to move. So that was my trilogy of grief. And of course, during all that time, I kind of turned away from God. And people know now I'm just all in love with him, right? You would never think that I did, but I did turn away from him. And I did not want to even have a conversation about him when I lost my son. So you can see now I went back because he never left me. I left him, but that's another show. And then the next season I want to talk about is how I just was aggressively looking for God. I had to look for him because I just couldn't do it by myself. And guess what happened? I began to find Loretta. I began to realize some of my strengths, some things I was really good at, like talking and communicating and inspiring people and making everybody feel comfortable. And I started, so in August of 2006, the Lord gave me a vision for the Loretta McNary show. And so 6 years later, we're still doing that show. I'm also a host for On Cable Tonight, a Comcast show, and also one of 3 hosts for a TBN show called Joy in Our Town. So I'm still finding Loretta. I'm still realizing some things about her and some things that we need to work on and some things that I do really well, and I'm embracing those things. So that's it for Lounging with Loretta. So she said not. So I did it in less than 5 minutes, which is surprising. And I know I'm kind of touching the surface of my life, but I promise, if you stay tuned to this channel, you will hear more about me, my ups and downs, the many tears that I shed, especially during the show. I will be very transparent and authentic, and I encourage you all to be authentic and transparent with who you are. Whatever you do, always be, honest with who you are and your feelings and validate those, and not only validate your feelings, but when other people come to you, because I'm dealing with some stuff with a very personal issue, not a life or death issue, but just a miscommunication between a relative and myself. So we'll talk about that after we get it resolved, of course. Too raw right now to talk about. Anyway, and another thing I learned about finding Loretta is your dreams that you have, they're usually way bigger than you are. So that means you got to allow other people to help you. So that was a lesson I learned on finding Loretta. I thought independence was the thing, right? I'm independent.